Hey people, it's me, and today is Beauty Saturday. So as you can see, this is another Ruby the Reindeer video, as you can tell by all this Christmassy things that are here right now. And so for today's video, I'm going to be doing some 3 last-minute DIY Christmas presents. And so 2 of them are actual presents, and then after 2 of them are like sort of how to wrap presents. And most of the stuff I had at home, like I probably bought it like a week ago just because, oh, I wanted to buy it, blah, blah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These DIYs are really easy, so you guys should be able to do it. But yeah, let's just get on with the video. So for this first DIY, it is going to be absolutely perfect for any Harry Potter lovers, and you will see why. And so what you're going to need is a small ornament, preferably gold, but if you don't have a gold small ornament at home, then you're going to need some gold paint and a paintbrush, some orange construction paper, but if you have any sort of like gold glittery construction paper, then that would work way better, a pen, and some scissors. So first what you're going to do is you're going to pop off the top of your ornament if it is not gold, but if you already have a gold small ornament, then you can skip this step, and then you're just going to paint it completely. And now once you have finished painting it completely gold like this, so instead I decided that I was going to use some light brown construction paper because I think that matched more well with the gold than the orange did. But all you're going to do is you are going to look at a reference picture on Google. So you are just going to type in Golden Snitch Harry Potter, and then after you are going to draw out 2 wings, which should look like this. So I just drew out 1, and then after I'm going to put these 2 together, and then after I'm going to cut it out so that both of them will be identical. So once you've cut it out, your 2 wings should look like this. You can honestly use any type of glue or tape for this next step, but I think that hot glue would work the best. So all that you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking your golden ornament, and then after you're going to be taking the wings and you're gluing it to the side, to each side, and yeah. When you are putting on the wings, put on a very small amount of glue. And now this is the finished product, and this is going to be perfect for anyone that you know that loves Harry Potter. And if you don't know what this is, so there is a sport in the Harry Potter series called Quidditch, and then after there is this little ball called a Golden Snitch, and to win you would have to catch this golden snitch, and it is very, very fast. But anyone would love this for Christmas, honestly. I love it. So now I'm going to be showing you a very cool way to sort of wrap up the golden snitch if you do try it. And what you're going to need is construction paper, like any color of your choice, a pen, scissors, a glue stick, some sort of ribbon or twine or embroidery thread, or like anything to sort of like wrap it up with, and a little flower if you want to decorate it a bit, or maybe even a candy cane. So first what I did is I'm going to be putting some socks in this package. So I put down the socks on the piece of paper, and the thing is that you want to make a square, so you are going to measure out the longest side, and my longest side was 10 centimeters, so I did 10 centimeters here, 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 and here, and then after you are just going to cut it out, and so here you have your square. Then you are going to measure out how tall you want it to be, and I want it to be about 9 centimeters, which is here to here. So now what you're going to do is you are going to draw 4 different lines So what I'm trying to say is, so the sides of my square are all 10 centimeters. So I am going to draw 10 different lines that are 10 centimeters on my piece of construction paper. So what I did here was I drew 10 centimeters going across here, and then after I found the middle of the line, which was 5 centimeters, which was right here, and after going straight up, I drew a line that was 9 centimeters, and that was the height of what I wanted to be. And then you are going to draw a line connecting from here to here, and then from here to here. And now what you are going to do is you are going to draw a small rectangle at the bottom. It really doesn't matter what size it is. And now once you have done that, you are sort of going to make another round petal thingy, I guess you can say, from here to here, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So this is what I mean. I just drew it from here to here, and then here to here, and then after now, you are just going to cut out the entire shape. Do not cut on the lines in the middle, just the lines on the outside. And now you are going to create the exact shape 3 more times. Okay, so I didn't have any extra red paper, but I suggest that you don't do what I did, but I cut out on some green construction paper because it's gonna be fine anyways, and yeah. So now what you're gonna do is you're going to take this line and you're going to sort of fold it in like this and make a crease, and then you're going to take this and you're gonna fold it in and make a crease. And then you're going to fold this part in, fold it in, and make a crease, and do that with all of your triangle thingies. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on the bottom of this fold, and I'm going to put it underneath my square. So once you have done that, it should look sort of like a flower, and then you're going to place all of your gifts inside the middle of it. So in the middle, I put a pair of socks, 3 peppermint candies, and my DIY golden snitch ornament. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sort of fold it inwards like this. So then you're going to fold it in like this, and you're going to glue all of the sides together. Okay, so I made a tiny mistake. Please do not glue on these sides. All you're going to do is you are going to take something small, and if you have a hole puncher, then that would be perfect. But all you're going to do is you're going to make a hole at the top of each triangle. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your twine or ribbon or whatever, and you're going to cut a very long piece of it. When you wrap it all up together, it should look something like this. And trust me guys, you want to make your pieces of paper much bigger because mine is overflowing. But then you're just going to tie your twine or ribbon into a bow. So I've just tied a bow, and guys, this definitely did not turn out the way that I expected, but if you guys just have more construction paper than I do, trust me, this is going to look really nice. But now I have tied a little bow at the top, and I'm going to be adding my flower. And then this is the finished product, and trust me, if all the sides were closed, this would have looked way better, but you know what? I tried my best, so let's get on with the next DIY. So now for this next DIY, what I'm doing is I'm going to take a piece of construction paper, and this is like a nice blue, and then I'm going to be taking one of my thickest presents that is going to be in this gift, and I'm putting it straight up, and then I'm seeing how the circle is supposed to be, and if I decide that the circle is good enough, which I think it definitely is, you can trim it down if you want, but I don't really think I need to, and then you're just going to glue it down. So now I have my cylinder shape, and I'm just going to put in the gift. And after, I'm just going to put in all of my other gifts in this little cylinder thing. So once all of your presents have fit in like this, you are just going to take some wrapping paper. So I just took my wrapping paper and I rolled it out. And then after, so I measured how much I need that is sort of going to wrap around the entire cylinder. And now I'm going to cut off this much. So I actually hot glued it down to the cylinder, and that's because I didn't have and that's because I don't have any clear tape. But now what you're going to do is you're going to scrunch up the sides, and then you're going to use some ribbon to tie up the scrunch up side like this. So I made a boa around this side, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to that side. So as you can see, it just looks like a giant candy, and you can trim down the sides if you want, but I just decided that this looked nice, and yeah. And now for this final DIY, all that you are going to need is 3 pieces of construction paper, 2 of the same color, and I just choose this nice turquoise color, and 1 different color, and I chose black. You're going to need something like a hot glue gun or something like that. And then you're just going to need some printed out pictures of the person you are going to be giving this present to. So first you're just going to get a perfect square from one of your pieces of construction paper. So of course I had to not have 3 pieces of paper because I realized that that is what I need, but I'm going to be using this yellow color as well. And all that you're going to do is you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it in half. And you're going to need 4 construction paper. Construction paper is actually 3 of the same color and 1 different color. But now I'm just going to fold the other 2 pieces of construction paper that is supposed to be the same color, but right now isn't, and fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut it. So once you have done that, you are just going to fold a very small sort of square at the bottom of your paper and fold it like this. So you are going to make each fold at the bottom about the same size. And after, same with the other one, you're going to put some glue here, and then you're going to glue it down to the square. So now it is going to look something like this, and these colors actually remind me of Perry the Platypus if I had just chosen orange for yellow. But now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pictures and you're going to glue them to the flaps of the little box that we're making. And now once you have done that, you can write down beside the pictures why you love that person, but I'm giving this to my dad, and my dad can read in Farsi better than English, so I'm just going to ask my sister to write down some stuff. But then after, what you can do is you can put something in the middle, which is what I'm going to do. So in the middle, I made sort of like an X with the red ribbon, and then on top of it, I made an X with lace. And now we're going to move on to the black construction paper. So on the black construction paper, I measured out an inch on this side and an inch on this side, and then I made a line straight across, and then I folded it inwards. And now on this side and this side, I did the exact same things on this side, and then after I folded it in. And now what you're going to do, you are going to have some small squares here, and you are only going to cut on one side, so I'm going to cut this small length. So I cut it, and now it's like this. And then I can fold it in, and then I can glue these 2 down together. And you're going to do that to all of the 4 corners. So once you've done that, you're going to glue it together like this. You're going to do this, and then with the little flab, you're going to glue it down to this part, and you're going to do that to all 4 corners. So now once you've done that, it's going to be like a little box topper thingy, and it's going to look cool. JK, you don't need this. So I just folded down all the flaps, and then I tied it together with a piece of twine, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I worked very hard on it. I'm sorry I can't film an outro, but I just have no time. So subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!